Oh, I'm fine, Tom, I'm fine. Safe and sound on the ground, we were built for land. We don't know much except for the BBC. Listen, I can't talk now. Can you do something for me?
I'm okay, I'm fine.
I'll tell the kids I'm alright. Take them into the kitchen and show them the map that we used to put pins in for each destination that we flew together. Tell them I'm fine. Put a pin in gander.
On our plane, someone has a mobile phone, but then the battery dies.
There are phones in the backs of the seats.
But they don't work. And the passengers on our plane don't speak English.
Even if we knew what was happening, we don't speak their language.
On our plane, we have to fly the tickets.
But the captain says not to say too much. That's when rumors start flying. So it's an MC dinner.
The USM space is closed. It's turning into the helicopter. The White House was wrong.
World War III. Oh my God, it's World War III!
While on our plane, we didn't have a clue. We were all going insane because
There wasn't what to do.
then the captain starts apologizing, says on behalf of the airline, I'm giving each and every one some
Complimentary rooms. Open the airplane doors. Waiting on all the cars. Travel to wherever you are. Wherever we are.
The ground crew supplied whatever we needed.
Nicotine patches.
Medication.
Hampers. Some things and drinks.
So the flight attendants brought out all the mini bottles of liquor and delivered them to everyone.
Soon everyone got friendlier.
I took a couple of pictures of the view there with my camera. We didn't know where we were,
But we knew that we were hammered. Open the airplane doors. Waiting on all the locals. Trying to something better to do than park. Wherever we are.
We've been sitting there for 14 hours when we pull out the Grey Goose.
Kevin and I were kind of hiding it because, well,
Because we didn't want to share it. Anyway, this woman, this hot mess behind us, kept completely freaking out.
I don't understand why they can't let us off. I mean, just to stretch our legs. I mean, really, I need to get some air. Oh my God, I need to get off this plane.
And my boyfriend, Kevin, we're both named Kevin. He was cute for a while. Anyway, Kevin was not dealing with it well.
I went down the rest of the town to look at all those planes, and well, I got to wondering if there weren't any animals on them. No, there are no animals on those planes. Not a one. Okay, then, thank you for your time. Doug, are there animals on those planes?
Probably.
Probably. Are they probably feeding their men? No.
Honey, there's armed guards, the army, police everywhere.
Well, then they'll have to shoot me.
Bonnie! Bonnie! Bonnie!
that's not. Look at it from my perspective.
When you look at it from my perspective,
We've been coming to the table.
we've been coming to the table too.
We got the college, the churches, we got the hotels for the cruise. But we need your school bosses. We got no effing way to get them there.
Well, why don't you take them in your car?
Oh, yeah, I can fit four in my Corolla. That's a great start.
That's a great start.
Great. You think about it.
You think about it.
You think about it.
You think about it. Jesus!
10 p.m. School bus drivers thinking about leaving the wicked boys.
What's the point of an emergency if nobody treats it like an effing emergency? And you can quote me on that.
The flight attendants keep telling us something's wrong, but I've got kids, and I've got grandkids. I know when someone's hiding something. And when parents and their kids just stop asking questions, start playing movies.
We ran through every movie we had. Legally Blonde, Dr. Dolittle 2, and Titanic.
drunk people at the back of the plane singing at the top of their lungs.
Of course. I'm Diane.
Nick, how are you doing?
I'm worried about someone who was flying today. I just wish there was some way to tell them where I am.
Newfoundland. No, you know that. You just can't tell. I'm hoping you're one of those people who laughs when English people say awkward things.
I just wish we knew what was happening. What's happening? What's happening? Somewhere in between your life
And your work.
when the world may be falling apart and you think I'm alone and I'm so damn helpless. There's nothing left to do but dream. We open the airplane doors, fly, fly, fly. I've never done that before. 20 hours gone, over and it's tired day, running out of things to say. I wonder if there's someone going through us in. Tell us all what's happening, because the sun is setting and we're sitting in the dark wherever we are.
Later that night, I'm up in the cockpit with some of the other passengers when the pilot puts the radio on over the intercom. The whole plane goes silent. The president begins to speak.
I ask the American people to join me in saying thanks for all the folks who've been fighting hard to rescue our fellow citizens, and to join me in saying a prayer for the victims.
Purpose of the trip.
Family.
Business, just business.
Destination. LA.
Dallas, then Washington, D.C.
Thank you.
Did you come with me, sir?
There's a giant map on the wall of the airport and someone has written in red marker, "You are here."
Excuse me, I need to find the phone.
I need to call my phone.
Well, the phone's over there, but it's going to be a while.
They're all lined up at the airport payphones. So eventually, we put an out of order sign on them, just so we could get people on the buses.
11:48 p.m. Buses and drivers are now taking passengers to shelters, not just in Gander, but also to Gambo, Appleton, and further communities of Lewisport, North Harm, and Glenwood.
Our bus sits there forever.
While all the others leave.
Finally, this other passenger gets on.
This guy from the Middle East.
Someone says he got questions.
Someone says he got searched.
And now he's on our bus.
I tried to interview the Red Cross, the Salvation Army, but they got more important things to do than to talk to me. That's when I see them, the plain people through the bus windows, the terror on their faces. They have no idea where they're going. They take me and my crew in a separate van, and I'm looking out the window trying to see where we are, but it is pitch dark. Now, I've flown over this area hundreds and hundreds of times, and it is just darkness, hardly any lights anywhere. And now, here I am. Oh my God, this is just so remote.
Every school bus we got is going back and forth all night. Out at the Salvation Army camp, we've delivered passengers from Germany, England, and France. And at around 3 in the morning, my bus is designated to take all these African people out there.
My family and I tried to see out the last windows. No one tells us where we are going.
Silence comes on the bus. We get outside again, or you could hear a pin drop.
My wife and daughter are scared. They ask me what is happening, and I do not know.
Behind me, this man comes up to me and he says in this low voice,
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, we need translating. If anyone speaks Mandarin, could you come to the library? And if anyone speaks Hindi, could you please come to the cafeteria? And if anyone speaks Newfoundlander, well, Lord Thunder and Jesus, God bless you, bye.
We've got passengers from all over the world coming off these buses, all speaking different languages. We can't even say hello.
Oh, and if anyone knows, we think it's a
Moldovan.
Moldovan. That would also be helpful.
Other passengers help us translate. Mrs. Newton, our French teacher, turns out to know a little Russian. And Mr. Michaels, our gym teacher, apparently he speaks Spanish.
Ciano! Español es la lengua del amor. No solo soy un profesor de gimnasia, soy un profesor de pasión.
I'm sorry, what was I saying?
I said you got 5 minutes, Barney.
There's hundreds of suitcases. I can hear barking, but I can't find them. They fast them before flying, so they're starving and they need water.
Sir? Sir? Doug, you gotta get out of there. We're keeping our personnel out of the hole.
Sorry, Dwight, it's the wife. You know Barney from the SPCA. Well, she's feeding some animals inside. Ain't nothing's coming out.
I found a cat. His name's Lyle. And there's a pill taped to his carrier. I love that. I got in here to give it to him. It's okay, Lyle.
Bonnie, I need you to get out of there.
Oh, you gotta move your arse.
Dog, I found one cat. Do you think it's Lyle who's barking?
No.
Some crunchy, Lyle. I'll be back to give you your pill.
Listen to me. FAA sent over new orders. We're treating all U.S. planes as bomb threats.
Barney!
Doug! Doug!
Barney, talk to me.
Doug, there were monkeys on display.
Climb aboard.
Come right in, you look so tired.
Nothing to worry about now.
Look at you where you're going.
I'm guessing you've never heard of gander before. Well, that's it in the rearview mirror.
You need to set your watches. We've got our own time zone here. Everything happens a half hour later in Newfoundland.
You know, see the airport. Used to be the biggest airport in North America. Planes used to stop here to gas up from everywhere.
Oh, Frank Sinatra, Albert Einstein.
Muhammad Ali, the Queen. This is where the Beatles first set foot in North America.
My father once went sledding with Fidel Castro.
Then they invented jet planes that could get across the ocean on one tank.
There's no need for fuel anymore.
Leaving us with this giant airport.
It's time lately about tearing it down.
Lucky for you, we haven't got around to it yet.
Now there's the reason I drive slow.
That there in the middle of the road? That's a moose.
She'll move when she's good and ready.
Mind if I sit here? The drunk people from our plane are snoring back there.
Hello, Nick, please do. I thought we'd lost you.
No. I just needed to get an emergency prescription filled. My medication's in my suitcase. Oh, it's nothing serious. It's not like, oh my God, he's off his medication. I will stop talking now.
No, it's fine.
It's heart medication. I've got a slight arrhythmia, nothing serious. And there you go, everything you need to know about me.
Okay, I'm allergic to bananas, and I've never had the chicken pox.
Oh, any news yet about your husband who was blind today?
No. Do you mind if we just don't talk about that? I haven't been able to get to a phone.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll help you find a phone as soon as we get wherever we're going.
Finally, out of the darkness, my bus arrives at the Salvation Army camp.
We pass through a large gate and a bus pulls to a stop. Through the windows, out there in the darkness, we see all these people coming out of the buildings.
Now, we rarely use them, but everyone's dusted off their Salvation Army uniforms to welcome these people.
There are soldiers everywhere. The man at the front opens the door.
And I say, here you are, how'd she go? But he's not moving. None of them are. But then I notice his wife. Well, she's clutching a Bible. Now, obviously I can't read it, but their Bible, it'll have the same number system ours does. So I asked to see it. And I'm searching for something. And then, in Philippians 4:6, I give them their Bible and I'm pointing and saying, look, Philippians 4:6, be anxious for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. And that's how we started speaking the same language.
Katia inside the nightmare,
Welcome to Gander Academy, nicest hotel on the East Coast, except for those with actual beds. My name is Beulah. Washrooms are just down the hall, and there's food over there if you're hungry, and clothes if you'd like to change. I'll show you now where you're going to sleep. Please let us know if there's anything you need.
So what really happened?
Yes. Well, what's the last thing you heard?
There was an accident in New York.
Okay. I'll show you now to your rooms, and then if you want, you can come back. We've got 2 TVs set up in the cafeteria with the news on, so you can see what actually happened for yourselves.
I didn't even think. They haven't seen any of it yet.
Staring at those images.
And we just stand there helpless watching them.
lead us somewhere to safety.
We barely know where we are, but we know it's not there.
Lead us far from disaster.
Charles Burlingham was the captain of Flight 77 that crashed into the Pentagon. I just saw him at a pub in London. You can't imagine. A pilot will fight to the ends of the earth to save his airplane. He just will.
Lead us out of the night.
We watched those images for hours. Until someone finally turns it off.
1:15 a.m.
Wednesday,
September 12th. Crisis counselors are called to Gander Academy.
The plain people, they're exhausted, but they don't want to sleep. And we're standing there ready with all that food, but that's not what they wanted. They wanted phones.
1:45 a.m. 6 phones put on tables for plain people to use free of charge. Landed alongside the road, but a new hotel building.
An hour later, they set up 20 more phones.
An hour after that, there's 75 phones and computers with internet, all being used round the clock.
Hello? Yes, it's me.
Dad, I'm okay. It's okay.
I'm calling from Canada.
Safe and sound on the ground here in Iceland.
No, Newfoundland!
Yeah.
We just saw the news!
Bird gets from bed.
For Selena.
Call Micah.
And to Lauren, my parents.
My aunt.
It's Diane. No, I'm fine. Where's David? Oh, thank God.
Hello, it's Nick Marson. My plane's been diverted. Can you pass on to someone at head office that I'm fine? No, I just thought someone should know.
3:45 a.m. Overnight, the community's population has gone from approximately 9,000 to 16,000. I'm sure barely any of us have slept tonight. We're hopeful that our visitors will be back in the air come morning.
I woke up from a dream which I can't quite remember, but there was this music in it that I'd heard somewhere before.
I woke up from a dream that we were stuck in some backwater Canadian town and that my air mattress deflated.
I woke up to the smell of freshly baked bread.
4 a.m. in Newfoundland is breakfast time in Germany, and we've got a lot of passengers here from Frankfurt, so breakfast starts at 4 a.m. and we start scrambling eggs.
Poached eggs, scrambled eggs, omelets.
Fried bologna.
Something called tautons.
I saw a casserole dish I don't think I could lift.
They made enough food to feed 7,000 people. It's like they never slept.
There's this one man from the Middle East. Well, we don't really know. Hasn't said a word to us soul. And some of the other passengers seem a bit wary of him. So it's a little odd to find him poking about the kitchen.
Oh, hello.
Hello, can I help you with something?
I would like to be of assistance with the food.
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
But I am
Don't really go out there and sit down.
We've been going all night, but we can't stop. I splash some cold water on my face and just keep going. We got 7,000 scared and angry people who don't want to be here, and they're about to wake up.
In a crowded room, filled with strangers sleeping.
An airplane blankets and pillow on the floor.
The sun comes streaming through the window, and
I can't sleep anymore. Staring at these strangers waking up around me.
Sitting in a crowd of people waiting for the fall.
And in a town that suddenly doubled population, I feel so alone. It's like any of us could die on Tuesday, and like we're dared to see things differently today.
I'm feeling different, just as strange.
Who are these people here?
Where am I? No one knows me here.
Who am I if I don't feel like the me from yesterday?
I wake up in a crowded room full of people sleeping on the floor, and I see Diane and ask, are we leaving?
Oh, anytime now.
Is your hair different? I mean, you look nice. I like it.
Oh, thank you. No shampoo for 3 days.
They start handing out clothes to anyone who needs them.
I haven't changed my clothes in 39 hours.
I wanted to burn my socks.
Kevin puts on this flat thing. He says he's incognito and that he's going to blend in with the locals. But he just looks like a gay lumberjack.
Changing into another woman's donated set of clothes.
Looking different, feeling kinda different too.
I can't quite explain,
but when I woke,
when David wasn't on that plane, it's like I changed into somebody else, but who? And it's somehow like we're at a costume party,
and for a second you wanna yourself, and you look around and blink your eyes,
barely even recognize
the person in the mirror who's turned into someone else.
Hey, little sister. Yeah, still here where they eat rainbows for breakfast. Are you taking care of Mom? No, I'm just, I'm freaking out. I wish I was home. No, not LA, Brooklyn. Oh, shut up. Such a brat. No, I just needed to hear your voice.
Excuse me, are you Hannah?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Beulah. Someone told me your son's a firefighter. Mine is too, here in town, and I know Gander's not New York, but is there anything I can do?
No, I just need to hear from my son.
I understand.
Pray
for a way home, asking questions, asking can I get back on that godforsaken plane?
I go around me, people chat,
and people act like nothing's happened,
and I need to hear we're going back before I go insane.
Good morning, I'm Captain Beverly Bass. Now I know this is going to be hard to hear, but the American airspace remains closed. I can't tell you how long we'll be on the ground. We'll be here for some time.
Here for some time.
Here for some time.
Here for too long.
Here for how long? How much longer?
Beulah, wait. Can you help me find a Catholic church?
I can't sit here. I need to get some air.
Let's go see where we are. It'll do us some good.
What'll do me good is to lie down and pretend this isn't happening.
Suit yourself.